Good morning, everybody, from the beautiful holy city of Tzfat. And of course, we have to address what is going on now, which is that Israel is kind of doing a retaliatory and preventative war against evil. And evil, we have a lot of experience with evil. We've buried the Romans, the Babylonians, the Egyptians, even in modern times. Eventually the Nazis, the communists, they come, they go, they're like a bad smell. It lingers a little bit and we get rid of it. Truth be told, we should have gotten rid of Hamas. We should have never allowed Hamas. The idea of having any Arabs, they're not Palestinians, they're Arabs. They're Muslim Arabs, they're Christian Arabs that serve in the army that are good. They love Israel. They hate the Muslim Arabs because the Muslim Arabs are run by the ideology like ISIS that the whole world has to be under Islam, and they are ready to kill and rape and murder and do anything for their crazy ideology. And the end of the day is they will obviously be destroyed, but like a cancer, the sooner you kill it, the quicker it's gone, and the more you leave it, the more it kills. So it is a cancer that has to be ripped out, destroyed from the face of the earth. And bottom line is that on a larger scale, as my wife said, what's going on is what it says in the book of Daniel, Yisparu v'Yislavnu. It will become clear in the end of the days, which is now, who is good and who is evil. And this was such a heinous act of evil that we're seeing that anybody with a conscience, even those countries that have mainly for fear of being politically correct, etc., have stood with the fake Palestinian people. At the same time, they, even them, have realized that this is beyond the pale of humanity. But we see at the same time that the Arabs around the world, or not Arabs, Muslim Arabs, are celebrating. It means that they believe that this should happen. And this is a din, this is a judgment against them in heaven. It means that heaven needs to wipe them off the face of the earth, because what they are nothing more than the savagery that they are celebrating. And just before the Jews left Egypt, the situation turned a little bit worse. Moses came and things got worse, not better, because there has to be humility. And frankly, unfortunately, sometimes it takes incidents like this to bring us Jews together, to remind the secular Jews that they are Jews. The German Jews thought they were more German than the Germans did, and the Germans, or at least those that became Nazis, which was a vast amount, killed them. And the evil has no regard for life, not for its own life, certainly not for another life. Certainly it hates those that celebrate life, namely the Jewish people and all good people. So it's a war literally between the force of evil and the force of life and love and goodness and God. In conclusion, the thing is, there was a philosopher by the name of Nietzsche. He wrote that God is dead. But they say that God wrote on Nietzsche's tombstone, Nietzsche is dead. Because what we fail to appreciate, because we all can get consumed by an ego and by jealousy, is that we're like a avatar in a computer. We've been made by a higher force. That higher force determines every single step of the way. He gives us free choice for a certain amount of time, and then he takes that free choice away. Whatever you did is what you get. And now we're at the end of time. Moshiach is about to come, and we're going to see infinite miracles like the Jews that left Egypt saw great miracles. This is what we're going to see very soon. And our job at this current moment is, first of all, not to allow the enemy to cause you to fear. Evil doesn't have any power except if you fear it. And most importantly, to ask Hashem, to pray to God, to dedicate your lives to Hashem, because ultimately one great act of goodness and kindness can tilt the scales of the universe and bring Moshiach now.